So today we're back on the Car Jump Arena, and folks, both the jet and turbine engines have had an update, and they now work with modded cars. So we're gonna launch off the big jump and see if we can make it all the way to the water. So stay tuned to figure out, and let's jump in. All right, folks, I figured let's go ahead and start this competition here. I guess you want to call it a competition. With probably one of the worst cars in the game. And when I say worst cars, I love this mod. It's the full-sized old vehicle, I think, our Oldsmobile. Oh my goodness. Strapping a turbine on the back of it's probably not the best idea, but we're gonna see if this thing can handle launching in the... Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna suck. Hold on, activate the turbine again. Can we land it? Oh my goodness. How about we try to launch off straight? So yeah, as I was saying, the full-size Oldsmobile by Agent Y. All right, let's go ahead and try to get off the middle of the ramp here. I want to land in the zone. Let's release. Where's it going to end up? Is it going to land? Is it going to explode into a million pieces? Oh my goodness, is the front heavy on this? And oh, that was almost a complete flip there. And okay. You know, actually didn't get as much distance as I thought it would. We just attached a freaking turbine to it. So real quick, we're gonna go over the way this thing works. We're gonna grab a modded vehicle, and that's the biggest thing about this mod is the whole fact that it works with modded vehicles now, not just vanilla. So we're gonna grab the Bugatti here. Let's go with the Super Sport S10. And then we're gonna go ahead and spawn it in. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to license plate, and then we've got the turbine engine here. So it initially might mount it wrong, and then you could just go down in the drop-down menu and go to position and go to universal turbine setup, and it'll attach it to the back of the vehicle. This had to work pretty good with the Bugatti, right? Okay, here we go. There's no way this doesn't go further than the big full-size vehicle. Oh my goodness, it's trying to take off. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Something just exploded out the side of it, and... Oh. Yeah, I felt like there was a chance we were going to break the game today. We're probably going to have to do one more run with that. So, obviously, it seems like there's a lot of weight in the back, so this thing's going to want to pop a wheelie. So, let's roll down first, and then let's get into it now. Oh, my goodness. It's just trying to take off. You know, if this Bugatti had wings. We need a universal wings mod. Well, I don't know what's happening with the world, but... that was number 2. Oh, it really exploded. All right, we're going to go with third time's a charm here. Let's try to just keep it in the middle. Oh, my. This one veers really bad. Here we go. That was a good release. The wheels explode on it. Like, when it gets up in the air. I don't know what the heck's going on there. And oh, my goodness. So, I think we're going to have to disqualify the Bugatti. That's the second time it's had an instability and exploded. Honestly, I had high hopes for this one. I thought this one was going to go really far. I'm still hoping one of these makes it to the water. Okay, so we got the Dennis W. Oh my, it's actually like going into the ground right now. Yeah, this is the Dennis W, the Dune buggy that we checked out. Honestly, I love the look. It looks like it's actually like strapped into the back like the turbine. That is freaking amazing. It's also like really squatted right now because of the weight. All right, here we go. Oh, it's like squatting, but it also feels really, oh my. I think we're gonna have to hit the maybe save the turbine for the end of this one. Oh wow, I love this. I love the whole fact that Ash made this work with any vehicle. Like, that's the best thing ever. All right, here we go. Let's let it roll, and then we'll slowly like get into the throttle. This is probably gonna hurt its run a little bit, but you want to go full throttle when we get to the air here. You want it to be able to launch. All right, gas it. There we go. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm almost tempted to get the Vertex out and just see if the wings, how they interact with the weight of the turbine. We are skidding still. Let's see how far we make it. Oh, is there anything? Is there a little bit left in here? Oh, there's a little left in it. Oh, and let's see if we can make it go a little further. No, it's going to stop here. Well, we destroyed that thing. You know, this is the first one where I'm like, well, maybe the driver survived because of the big roll cage. So it looks like right now the full-size vehicle is still in the lead. Okay, so we played with this Mustang the other day on the Too Fast servers. These are actually pretty cool. I'm thinking, though, that maybe if we do a drag racer, I don't know. I want to say the turbine kind of overrides the motor to an extent. I mean, obviously, it's going to be faster than the motor. But I'm just wondering if maybe they can work together. That looks cool. I love how it's, like, mounted in the top. This is such a freaking cool looking mod. Plus, we have a wheelie bar on this, so hopefully it'll keep it from flipping over. All right, here we go. Oh, this one's going to be fast. This one's going to be really fast. All right, here. Wait. All right, here it goes. Oh, this is going to be unpredictable. Okay, you got to not all the way. Okay, full throttle. Yes! That is what I'm talking about. That's the thing, though. They all flip. Where's it going to land? Okay. Oh, I don't know what's stretching across the world. Oh, it's so close. I'm telling you, maybe I should talk to Ash. Hey, can you do a universal wing mod? That way we put wings on all vehicles. I feel like that would be kind of cool. What happens if I, like, maybe I don't hold the throttle midair? So just use it to assist us down here and the initial, like, takeoff, like right here, but then release. It still flips. Honestly, I think you would need to use the turbine to move further. All right. Well, hold on. This run's actually a little better, but is it enough? No, it's not. Yep. It's still the old vehicle. I'm going to redo this one real quick and just leave it down here. I'm going to try to leave as many of these vehicles down here as possible. Right now we got 3. 2 sitting in the pool, and there's one exploded over in the sand. Okay, we have the always glorious Vertex mod. We're going to have to do a little modification to this one. I don't know if it's going to Actually, I want to take the JADOs off. I don't think you want both of those working together. So I think that'll be good. And then let's go ahead. Is there a license plate? There we go. We got the turbine here. You know, I wonder if the jet engine that he has, I wonder if that would work out any good. Okay, it's on. It seems to be mounted a little lower. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm hoping that the wings help with some stability here. Oh, this is awesome. Here we go. I think it's going to want to take off as soon as we start picking up speed here. I don't know what the liftoff... Well, is there ever something where you're like, maybe this is considered cheating and this is working way better than it really should? This is incredible. Hold on. It doesn't want to go down. I think you have to completely let off, and actually hitting the brakes kind of helps. Folks, I feel like this one might be cheating, you know? Hold on, let's throttle it all the way up. Oh, it's dying. Oh, maybe you're not supposed to... Am I supposed to restart the engine? Hold on. Can you restart? I'm trying to save this. We're out of control. Hold on. Counter. Oh, my goodness. We've stalled out. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, we might land in the water. Oh, yes. Well, that wasn't a very deep pool, but I don't think you could count this one. I feel like this one was a little overpowered. And yeah, I'm not even in the arena. The car jump arena is over to the left of this area. Okay, we're gonna try something else here. So I believe his jet engine has also been updated. We got a Porsche. I don't know where I got this Porsche from. Let's see if jet engines work a little bit differently. Wait, where did my... It's not a good sign when... Wait, what? So I put it on and... This is a jet. What is happening right now? Okay, this is definitely a feature. I don't think the jet's working right now. Oh my goodness, it says the tires have been... So yeah, whatever happened there with the jet engine, it just completely exploded the Porsche. So Porsche is probably going to be... Yeah, we're not going to allow this one. That's not going to work. Yeah, we might have to go back and attach the jet engine to a couple of these. Let's try the Supra. Let's try the newer Supra here. Look, this one's available on the repo, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go with the drag ones. This one, does it have... Oh, it doesn't have a wheelie bar on it, which kind of want one of those, but... All right, no, it's going to be fine. Let's go ahead. We're going to try both. You know, I've been using just the turbine, but let's try a jet. I don't think it's going to really help. Same way as far as the setup. You just put it right in the back. Where is it? Oh, that's... It doesn't look as good as the turbine, but it's... You can see it kind of poking out there. All right, here we go. Oh, takes a little bit to spool up. I don't know. Maybe these won't flip as much. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. This is nice and fast. Oh, does it launch straight off? Oh, so this one does the opposite. It does a front flip while the other one does a back flip. So I really don't think it matters which mod you use. Oh, we're going to hit the Dennis W cart. Huh. You know, honestly, if we didn't hit that car, I feel like this one could have had a little better run. I might also try this one back with the turbine. I just don't know. What do you guys think? Is it better to flip forward or backwards? Here we go. Oh, man, this one was real. You know, I do feel like the Jet might be a little more stable, a little less rear weight. Ow, we have flattened. What happened there? Well, what happened is the Supra has taken the lead. I feel like I need to let the other one answer real quick. Okay, so this was the full size. I don't think it really matters where the other cars are. It's just who's out the furthest. I really want to put a jet engine on this. So the turbine, like I said, it seems to have, it looks better to me, but it seems to have a lot more weight in the rear. So if we were to just swap this over to the jet engine, would this be better? See, now it's like a sleeper build. You could hardly see the jet in the back. You're like, hey, well, what you got under there? And be like, I've got a jet fighter engine. It's fine. All right, here we go. Oh, it died. Wait, what? It sounds like it's cranking up. Oh, this one might not work with it. What is... It's got the firing up. It's weird. It's like it's in park. Han, is the transmission for some reason overriding this thing? It's like stuck in park, and which that shouldn't even be a thing. Okay, so now it's in neutral. It sounds like it's throttling up. Huh. Okay, so this is where you have to choose between the two. This one works just fine with the turbine. And Ash did tell me this, that, you know, there might be the occasional mod that might pop up and it's just something's not quite right. Apparently this is one of them. It does work with the turbine. So yeah, unfortunately we can't fling the beater car back off again. I got one. So we had, I think this was either the Bellas or the Ultimate Truck Pack. We have some new MD series, and you know what? A hollowed out school bus. I feel like if this one does have a license plate spot, which it should not have one. I'm pretty much almost every car seems to have them. There's occasionally a car that you'll find that doesn't have a license plate. What just happened? Maybe because it was mounted outside. Let me switch the mounting point. It definitely just broke something. Positioning setup. Let me just go to the universal setup. Let me see. Did I just blow something? Oh, I've really broken something. Okay, let me get a different version of the MD and see if we can launch it. Okay, so we have the camper van. Now, somebody might be saying, well, that's a lore-friendly vanilla vehicle. Technically, it's not. This is a modded version of it. We actually checked this out. This is incredible because it's got like an awesome like camping van life or bus life setup. But let me see here. Let's see if this one doesn't like this either. Do you like the turbine? Can I put it on this one? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so maybe we did go... Let's try jet engine, see if the jet will mount onto this thing. Okay, can't confirm a jet fit in here. Wait, where did the jet... Oh, why is it mounted there? Let's see if this works. Oh, it is definitely doing the thing where it's spooling up again. Oh, it started to move there for a second. Okay, I figured out what was wrong. This actually was probably an issue with a couple others, including the Oldsmobile. If you take the motor out... Say for some reason the motor is actually trying to override the jet. Taking it out actually does fix this. So I have no actual motor in the bus. It's just the jet. So that actually I don't think is an issue. Why is that so stable? It's gonna hurt though. Oh, and we have flames, but it's picking up speed again. It's gonna skip it. The bus is just taking the lead. I feel like I gotta go back to the old car again. Since I know removing the engine seems to override it. So yeah, the school bus, you know, if it didn't land in the pool, it probably could have went a little further. Actually, probably would have went to the wall there and that's it. But school bus is in the lead here. So real quick, I'm going to go over one more time what I did to actually fix this. I don't think it was actually a mod issue. So we put the jet engine in and it mounts it. Actually, we got to change the mounting point on this one. Put it in the universal setup. And then if you go into the engine, like you want to get the actual engine that's in the car, you just click empty there, and now it should be able to roll freely. So it's going to spool up here. Give it a second. There it goes. Oh, it works now. Beautiful. So yeah, I think it was just a conflict with the engine. Most time it overrides it, but occasionally you have to do this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, how does it handle it? Oh, it goes straight down. Why was the bus so good? Wait, you don't think the turbine would have worked better with the camper bus? There's a chance that's a thing. Also, this is flat. Not better than the turbine run. We hit a Supra bumper. Okay, so I've got the turbine to mount in there correctly. A little bit bigger. I don't know. Is this gonna work? Like, I guess there's more weight in there. Is it faster? I don't think it's necessarily faster. We'll have to see here. I'm curious. Why is it popping like that? That's a new one. Oh, valve train over rev. There shouldn't be a valve train in there. I thought I removed the engine on this one. Actually, you know, it's fine. It's right there. Here it goes. It's so stable. It's like you look at the bus and go, oh, this isn't aerodynamic and balanced. And apparently it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a... Oh, my goodness. It ripped the body off. The sign did. All right, well... Like I said, bus is still in the lead. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed I haven't made it to the water yet. I think we played with this the other day on the Crash Hard Mountain with Obi and Spy, and for some reason, this car has a lift off at like 80 miles an hour. Let me just show you guys. Let's see if it still does it here. Oh. Wait, now why is it more planted now? We had so many issues with this in multiplayer. Oh, this is gonna be unstable. It's fast, and it kind of flies. Okay, so if you put a little, you're gonna have to put more weight on it. That's the thing that's like killing everything, is the weight. But I feel like you have to, like, you can't not have the weight. I guess you could probably make it where like there's no model, and just you have a turbine in there. But to me, it's like doing the challenge with the weight. And oh my goodness, is that the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen? Yes, it is. All right, hit the gas. Oh, this is gonna be lovely. Oh, it's already trying to flip over. This is gonna be backflip city here. All right, come on. I would like to be able to use it. Okay. Jeez, it's so violent. And not balanced. Not gonna work. Well, you know what? It came close to taking the lead. So we have the Fijon here. This is a very, very lightweight car, and I feel like this is gonna be a complete and total disaster. But actually, where does it even mount the Maybe the jet engine is the more responsible thing to do. Because I feel like it's gonna be a little small. Well, actually, does this work? Okay, it's too big. It snaps the wings off. Hold on, we got this. Let's go with the jet engine. Wait, where did the jet engine go? Did it not mount? It might be in the air. Hold on. Jet engine? Oh, there it is. Oh, no. You know, the thing about the wings on this, they look like they're made of, like, cloth. Oh, wait. Hold the phone. You're telling me there's 2 spots on this one for jets? Dual jets. And then, hold on, let me take the engine out of here if I can. Is that safe to do, or is that holding the vehicle together? No. What about the blade? How do I take the propeller off? Okay, so if I just go empty, does that break the car? No, it doesn't. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be a mistake. You think the wings are going to hold? You got to not. The wings, why are they so wide on this one? Like, the Vertex kind of fits through all this. This one's like, no, that's not going to be a thing. All right, here we go. Is this going to even be stable? Well, it does kind of turn. Hold on. And, you know, the Vertex definitely felt like cheating. This definitely feels like cheating, too, but I feel like we're going to have to cheat. Why is this in... Uh-oh. There are no control... Wait. Either I don't have them bound, or I can't actually, like, go down. You know, let me see if I can pull the controls up real quick. Hold on, I might have control over this. So it says S and W. You know, I feel like the elevators and all that, they're not hooked up anymore. What's preventing them from moving now? They're stuck. So I was hoping to be able to at least go up and down, because I feel like if you could just make it go down, this might actually work. I'm gonna hold it. So I'm not giving it throttle. What happens when I hit the brake? Can I get it to... Oh, it's wanting to just go up. There's too much weight in the back from the... Oh, geez. Hold on. I mean, if you do it very carefully, you might be able to get out there. This is the most... Oh, what's this look like when you're on the inside? All you hear is jets, and then you see ground. And it's like, oh, son of a... I'm going to die. Hold on. Pull up. So what are the odds of hitting, like, the... hitting the grandstands over here? Were they having a rock concert? Was that... Or, like, I don't know, like a dance festival? I forget how awesome this map is and all the little details. Well, we've interrupted the festival over here. Didn't work. I'm not really surprised by that, though. Okay, I got to think of, like, heavy wings and stuff. I've got this McLaren Senna. Pretty sure it came off one of the BeamNG servers we were in. I don't know where it came from. You know, honestly, I think this was on the forum. I have to double check that. But does this work? Is this a thing? I'm just so happy that this works with, like, any mod vehicle. I think Ash said one of the other ones it doesn't work with yet. I'm sure somebody's going to mention it. He has that monster, or I think it's called the Universal Monster Frame, which makes it where any vehicle can be turned into a monster truck. It's not working with it yet. He did send a screenshot, and it's going to be a thing, though, and it's going to be absolutely epic. Hold on. Is this? Oh, it's just going to be a backflip, isn't it? Man, I'm trying to think of a vehicle that's got a lot of aero on the front of it. Like a Formula 1 car. Oh, goodness. But I think a Formula 1 car definitely is one that doesn't have a license plate slot in Beam. Unless maybe one of the mods has it. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing or not. This one's probably too light. All right, try to get into the throttle. It is so freaking unstable. Yep. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh my goodness, that was a pole. Yep. All right, maybe we need to go big vehicle. So I think the only vehicle that's looked semi-stable in the air has been a bus. So I've got the Bella's, I think it's the Bella's semi add-ons, which that's where some of the MDs were from. But what about T-Series? Maybe we want some rear weight. So this isn't necessarily rear weight, but yeah, this is the Bella's add-on pack that we tried out. This is a show vehicle. So really heavy in the front. Also, it looks incredibly mean. I love it. Question is, when we mount a heavy turbine to the back of it, does that work? So let's go turbine. Where does it? So is this because the engine, or is this a thing that's even the T-Series? This actually might be an issue. No, I'm trying to type in engine. It's so laggy right now while I'm doing this. I'm trying to see if I can get to the engine. Let me remove it and see if that's what's conflicting here, or if it's something else. Did it stabilize? Can I pause it? Okay, so it's the engine that caused it to explode. Where is it? Oh, you know what it is? It makes sense now. So whenever we've experienced these glitches, also, that looks so cool where it's got it mounted. So anytime you've seen any glitching, it's apparently, I'm assuming when it spawns in the turbine, it spawns it inside the engine. So yeah, it's probably best just to remove the engine regardless when you're using this mod. Just remove it before you install the turbine. That looks cool. I thought it was going to mount it to the back, though. I guess we could try this. You know, we've always flipped over backwards. Maybe we'll actually go a different direction now. Maybe it'll be stable. Now, that kind of makes me want to try that cutoff bus again. The one that we tried earlier, and it was broken. That might be a thing. Now that I know, I just need to remove the engine first. So, what's this going to do? Oh, there's too much weight in the front. I couldn't happen. Oh, my goodness. That was I mean, as clean as it's going to get with the semi, as far as a flip. The turbine sticking out the front is the greatest thing ever. All right, real quick. Can we shift the mount point on this one? That's not like a tuning thing, is it? I mean, that'd be kind of cool, too. Turbine offset. Oh. You know, Ash did think of everything, didn't he? Hold on. Which way does this move this? Is that... Okay. Is it mounted, though? I guess it just automatically attaches. Hold on. This is a thing that you can adjust it forward and backward. You know, I actually even thought that was a feature. I was like, you can move it forward and backwards, can't you? Let's see what happens here. Is this going to balance it out enough to where... Honestly, this probably could have fixed a couple other vehicles. I think the smaller the vehicle is definitely going to have issues. Ooh, It didn't quite flip over, but I actually think it's just too heavy now. So there's a balance here. There's definitely a balancing game that we are going to play. What was another vehicle that I was actually really satisfied with? Now that we can move it forward and backwards, what is the logical vehicle? What is balanced in air? Totally the toy builder car, right? Like Legos and go flying in the sky. It's a hard one. Let's try this. Let's try the Bugatti with the big wing, the big fixed wing on it. What we're going to do... now, I know this one's a little unstable, but maybe it's the engine when it explodes is what's causing the instabilities. Let's remount the turbine. Let's move said turbine, though. Let's move it maybe a little forward. So it's been pretty typical that vehicles just flip. So if we mount the turbine at like right in the center, we find that like fine area to where it doesn't want to flip and it just wants to take off. I still think ultimately it needs to be a little bit towards the rear. That way it points the nose up, but you don't want it to point the nose up too much. So hold on, does this send it forward here? Okay, so that's sending it forward. So let's go forward. You can also do a vertical offset. Let's try it, mount it there. That's a little further forward. Does it roll still? Oh yeah, it does. Ooh. Okay. It doesn't seem to be as extreme to the rear. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we definitely have to test a couple of these vehicles now that we can adjust this. What's it going to do, though? Oh, my goodness. It's trying. Honestly, that's the most balanced I've seen it. Oh, man. That counts as equaling the bus, right? Man, is it... Do I need just a jet? Maybe the fighter jet engine will get us a little further. So let's go jet engine. Now, question is, do I offset? This one's not as heavy. So maybe we stick this just a little further forward. Honestly, moving this doesn't feel like it's really moving it much. Yeah, it doesn't actually look like it's doing anything. What if I move it this way? Does that shift it out? That was the forward. That's an extra offset. Here, let me try this forward offset. This is the manual one. Oh, that's for the use for mod cars. That makes sense now. All right, so now the jet is more towards the center of the vehicle. Okay, let's see if we can finally make it to the water here. Is the big fixed wing, is it going to help us take off? I need to generate a little bit of lift, but you don't want it to go overboard here. Here we go. It's too far forward, I think, now. Oh my, it's super aggressive into the ground. I think the jet's a little more powerful. And the less weight is probably saving us too. So let's use this. Let's go. You know, honestly, the default setting might have been good for this. Let's go again. I got a little further back this time. You want a little lift. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for lift here, but not too much. There's a fine balance here. This is like doing some freaking science, and here we go. Why is that worse? You know, is it the rear wing in the back? Is it just pushing it down? I wish we could flip the wing. Yeah, maybe the fixed wing isn't a good idea. It's downforce. I think I've got to remove it real quick. But I do want to make it to the water. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to do it. Is this under spoiler? Yeah, it's super spoiler. Let's go ahead and just make it empty. Okay, now it's all slicked down now. You still have the diffuser and stuff that's going to create downforce. I don't know if it actually creates downforce in the game, but definitely aero parts like wings seem to do that. So we should take off a different direction this time. Here we go. Oh, it's way worse. It flips so much faster. Oh, this is going to suck. Oh! Okay. We're going to have to experiment with this. I want to find the perfectly balanced car, except for it cannot have wings on it, as in like actual like airplane wings. I feel like that's cheating, but if you were to suggest a vehicle, it could be modded vehicle or even lore friendly. What is the perfectly balanced vehicle? Which one is going to soar its way with the jet engine without wings out to the water? Let me know down below, and we'll see you guys next time.